They've already spotted the spikes now, so Steel going to be pushing through, has the Sheriff, and he's not going to be able to win those duels, so now just leaving it to Hiko. He's got the Classic, and he's able to take down 2, and now trying to look for the 3rd, but that's going to be Brophy that is going to be coming through the back. Hiko not going to be expecting this. He's anticipating the short, and that's going to be the round for Moon Racoons. Now it's a 5-on-5 retake.
So 100 Thieves not really contesting that plant and confident on their retakes. And Mr. Feed and ALEKSANDAR, they've got so much more to say, and Frank's count is 4 versus 3.
ALEKSANDAR already taken down Dicey, so Hiko going for the wide swing, able to take one, looking to find another. Just spotting the shoulder of the Cypher, and that's a very good angle, but Brophy going to be taking him down, leaving it into Steel to hold things down. He needs to see if he can pick up these frags. He's going to spray 1. The time is just ticking too much for Steel, and he's going to have to fall back. So another round for Moon Racoons. So now the Omen from Moon Racoons already in this site, and Asuna spamming away the ghost, and he's able to get that frag. So this is a very good start already. The Molotov comes in. This could be a problem, and now he's able to land it. So Temperature, it's too hot for him because he's going to fall. So now it's a 3-on-5 situation.
They haven't even got into sight yet, lads. Talk of that. Speak of the devil, we do have some company in sight. So many players in Heaven and Connector. This is going to be a really difficult hold here. The spike has gone down. We've got 8 seconds. And this is not looking good at all. There's 1 player left. It's Reyna. It's ALEKSANDAR.
And ALEKSANDAR's going to fall to Dicey. Lands the 1 shot with the Sheriff. This cowboy.
Mr. Fiend having no problems after that operator nerf. Say what you will. Making it happen. And 100 Thieves. They're in a sticky situation here. Hiko just spraying and praying. Hopefully Dicey trading in, and Fiend picking up another op frag. So 3 versus 3, we're back at even playing.
And Hiko able to find the back of Brophy, so that is a big frag. And he was being a good diversion, but now pushing through. And now you can see the barrel, the operator, but he takes him down, making it back to the 1-on-1. ALEKSANDAR versus Hiko. Hiko sticking it. He's halfway. But ALEKSANDAR going to be peeking wide, and he's going to win that duel. Moon Racoons keep it going 4-2. That will be the Killjoy ult, so that's going to have to push the attackers back. And Asuna finally able to make something work. He's looking for more. Spots another. Now he knows that there is at least 2 members going to be stuck inside of Long. This is going to be a big play from Steel. He's able to get the double, making it the triple. And now it's just down to Rebo. A 1-on-3 situation, but it's a little too late as the spike. It gets diffused.
Really got to bear in mind, and these rifles working out so far. 400 speed. This swarm though, this looks like it could be an overwhelming one for Nitro. Grabbing 1 headshot it will be, and he's going to grab 1 through the blind as well. So stepping up big time, not going to be enough though.
Not going to be enough, but a very valiant effort. That's a good hold. And now Asuna not able to fulfill the destiny, and they're going to be having that full sight control. And Asuna trying to use the run it back, but he's not able to make anything work. Hiko trying to land the Hunter's Fury, and he's able to connect it. So now that's a problem for Moon Racoons. They don't even have the spike down yet, but they're pushing through a link. But Hiko finds another, looking to get another, and it's just a clean, easy pickup.
Edging their way towards the end of this first half, and you can feel the tension.
Nitro, a bit of a sketchy little bit of a shooting there, but now this is actually looking very good from Moon Racoons, because what they've done is taking garage control, but now even Long C.
How much time have they got left? It's got to be low.
And that play and that positioning from Temperature is so big because he was just on the outside of it, so they might not expect it, but Steel reads him like a book, and now it's just completely falling apart, and the spike's getting diffused, and
oh
that's
my God.
100 Thieves. They pull it through with the 2-round lead. The Jet, which is going to be Fiend. He could find them at the right time, but his teammates need to push through. He's able to find 1, goes for more. He's able to win that, so taking down Dicey and Hiko. He's spamming as fast as he can, and it's just leaving it all down to Nitro, all by him lonesome. He's going to have to make something work, but it's not going to matter, and there's still plenty of time for the spike to be diffused. So Moon Racoons not giving up without a fight.
Mr. Fiend coming through on the flank there.
Can't make shots work when I'm on that attacking side, but speaking of attacking, 100 Thieves, they're on B site. That's some free real estate, but it's going to be very costly. And now the spike actually going to fall. They're not even able to get this plant. And this should be an easy round, leaving it only just down to Steel. He's just looking to see what he can find.
Oh, he comes out to Fury as well. So this aggression, this could be deadly, guys. Look.
Oh, it's already falling apart at 100 Thieves. They ran into the trap. Now ALEKSANDAR just needs to stay alive as long as possible. Rebo able to help him out also. And now that should be the mop-up. Hiko, he does clutches. getting ready for the retake. Here now looking to find more. That's going to be a full blind Alexander. Now they're pushing through, but that's going to be steal. But that's Alexander, death from above. Pulls through the spray, making it the 2-on-3. The Hunter's Fury connects, and Hiko again and again. He's able to make it work.
Loves his Hunter's Fury, doesn't he? And
it looks like 100 Thieves are getting ready for potentially another A execute.
Talk about this earlier and talk about again C and the ABC. It's so difficult to know which side's going to be pushed. It is going to be C, and Mr. ALEKSANDAR landing the 3K. This could be a really spicy round here. Potentially the Ace feed Nitro. He's going to see otherwise though. He wants none of that.
Yeah, Nitro's been going to come through, and that's going to be Asuna throwing the curveball, which does land. Spike getting diffused, but that's going to be a good shot to start things off. And now the spike, it's not being diffused, but now it's finally going through. And that's, oh my gosh, they stay alive. Dicey on the defender's side.
Oh, there's a conga line waiting to storm in. This is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking if you're a player or if you're a spectator. One frag is close for temperature. A double here. A triple from Nitro. It's a 2 versus 1, and this is going to be all on Hiko here. He's got to dodge Hunter's Fury if he wants any chance to survive. He's going to manage it. It's Sova on Sova, lads.
Sova on Sova, both are so low, and Hiko 27 HP with Frothy being down to 6, and he gets the spray, but there's not going to be enough time.
And we're going to OT. This is going to OT.
Nothing's happened yet.
It's the 5-on-5. We're getting so many of these. Finally, Nitro. He's going to break the ice there. Omen taking out Sova, and it's going to be the 5 versus 4. So this retake looking a bit brighter, but it's looking bleak all of a sudden. Fiend popping off of the op.
And now Nitro knows positioning for the Reyna, so now it's going to have to be about dragging power, and he's able to pick a triple, but Hiko not able to make anything work, and Rebo. Nitro, he looks at the wrong time. Rebo, the element of surprise, and it pans out. It's only 1 frag, but that's a big frag. That's one of the top fraggers in the entire server, and especially on the 100 Thieves squad. Going to be putting that spike in towards B. Now looking at a 4-on-3 situation. Alexander making his way through a link. Now this is all down to the post-plant situation. They're going to have to come alive, leaving it only just down to 2. Hiko and also Dicey. Hiko goes for double, and now it's all down to him. This is going to have to be a quad kill for him to pull things through, keep them alive. He's able to get the triple, and he doesn't know where the last player is. Alexander, he's creeping. These guys.
Ring around the rosies. Ring around the rosies, and he's creeping out. Hiko, he doesn't know. He's got no intel at all.
Oh, and he's using the Hunter's Fury, and that's a good way to beat the time, and he makes the connection!
Way.
Clutch Master Hiko! To this B site, but that's going to be Asuna just on the back. Post it up, he's going to be able to find the head of 1, able to find the 2, but he will now fall. And that's a good way to start things off for 100 Thieves. Like should be planted, and Nitro able to find another, so only just leaving it to the 2-on-4 post-plant situation, just making it down to Fiend. He's got an operator and a dream, 4 bullets left. Every bullet counts at this moment.
Better be a smooth operator. He better be a smooth operator with this 3 versus 1. Oh, that no scope, man. That's got to be a pixel above his head. That was so close.
The teammates, we can see it's actually going to be that's trying to get a little bit more in a different position, a bit more exposed. It's falling apart, and now it's all just down to Alexander, the 1-on-4 coach.
Oh, mate, we've seen him do so many clutches, but I think this is a tall order. We've talked about tall glasses. This is the table full of pitchers here. I don't think he's going to be able to chug it all. Time shall tell, though. But time's a ticking. That spike is not getting any shorter or any longer, I should say.
Going to be changing the op now for the Vandal. Got a fancy dragon op or Vandal as well, so getting some style points. But this is a really hard task, and 100 Thieves, they have to completely throw this away. But look at the double tap. That's a really good way to start things off. But there's 3 members. They just need to peek wide. Oh. Good effort on the shooting, but that is going to be that. 100 Thieves take map number 1.
Mindseller will be Dicey. This is the Dicey play. This situation, the door's open at Gardens. Anything can happen. But he's got confidence that's happening at Heaven. He's going to take over ALEKSANDAR, though. And it is 2. That's 4 versus 2. 100 Thieves. They're in a sticky spot here.
Yeah, completely in a different spot, and Steel trying to make something work, and now it is just down to Nitro. He was doing very good. He was popping off last game, but now he's not able to transition that to take this A site. Gonna be leaving it. Temperature trying to find the head of one. Now it's gonna be going with the Stingers back and forth, leaving it only just down to one now, Coach.
All on the shoulders here of Profi. Hopefully he has the prophecy for this round, Profi, because he's going to need it with all the 4 players left. Stinger is going to take 2 though, so economic damage is going to be dented in the side of 100 Thieves.
Squashes that plan a little bit, but it actually will be destroyed, so they can now commence on the execute. And Nitro is going to be taken down. It's completely fallen apart, and it's up to Hiko to make something work, but Temperature, he's cooking hot, he's cooking with gas. And that's going to be 3-2. Look at him, he didn't even retreat. He's actually still posted up, but he actually gets taken down, and Steel and also Hiko annihilate both players. So they're getting an opening. They have this opportunity, but Temperature able to pick up the one, slow things down a little bit, but Hiko again! Oh. What on earth is going on? The door closes and saves him a bit of time to get this spike plant. But the HP for Rebo is down to 2. He's living on the skin of his teeth, so now Profi has to do something big. He needs to be the first one to win this duel, but Steel takes him down, and Rebo, 2 HP in a dream, Coach. Is it doable?
Get him a medic. Or get him deleted from the server. Deleted it will be Steel with the 3k, my man. The Sheriff 3k for that matter. He's going all out here. He doesn't care. He's got the Leer in his hand and he's going in. Although, Killjoy's ult, that could be an issue. That could be a thorn in the side.
This is huge. Asuna tries to make the spray, but he's not able to land any. The whiff, it's really there. Asuna just not able to make things work. So Dicey has the Stinger. Not the strongest weapon you want to have in a 1-on-4. And now his position is completely compromised. And Fiend.
Max the volume out, and it's going to be the max volume. 100 Thieves. They're storming onto the site here. They're not stopping. Look at them. Soon the cartridge curse is deemed worthy, at least for this round. 100 Thieves. 8-3.
That's Temperature already getting a lot of information. Uses the ult of the Omen. That's going to be Hiko taking him down and already responding back in good fashion. Fiend going to be stuck inside of long A, but instead now Temperature going to be the one that's going to have all the 100 Thieves close by, and he goes for the spray. He's able to get the one, but I don't think he's heard the other. And now it's just going to be a cross through and just leaving it only down to 1.
Blade Storm, this better be a blinding fury bet.
The dark cover that it is, the smoke from the Omens, they're going to block things off, and Nitro plays it as cool as he can, but now it is just gonna be only 2 remaining. ALEKSANDAR takes the head of Dicey, making it the 2-on-2, and now both players on both sides are very low. I believe that's Hiko that's already down to red HP, so Rebo trying to look for more, and they're getting more aggressive, and it pulls through. The spike has commenced to this A site. It's now advanced to planting. Steel wins the first exchange.
So he's gonna get those, gonna get the one and done. He's the Sheriff in town for now, and he's going to reserve the right to late in the round. 4 versus 5. They have a good attempt on the retake, but you talk to the Combi weaponry, they really don't have the advantage with guns here, not at all. And as you can see, they're getting outgunned. They're getting blazed out.
And now Steel going to be back. And that's going to be Nitro to fall already, so he was the one player in sight, and he needed to stay alive. So this is that opening that I was talking about. This allows them to have any sort of chance to get into the site. And 3 players are now stuck on the rafters. Steel finally replies back, and it's completely falling apart. Now Rebo, a 1-on-4 position, fully aware, and he's just going to have to run things through. But no harm, no foul. And 100 Thieves, they make a little bit of a comeback here with 1. Now the paranoia does connect. Asuna going to be going for the spray, but not able to make things work. And Fiend finds the last player inside this site, which will be Dicey, but he's able to put knives to a gunfight, and he's almost able to get the triple, but he gets taken down, and all of a sudden, it's down to Steel, a 1-on-3. He has his ult, but does he use it? I mean, he has no other choice. He's gonna have to go for this.
Poor Steel, he's been caught off that off-site plant rotation, and these are the most difficult situations. You know, everything relies on you, and it's match point as well, so he needs a 3k. It's a must win if he wants to stay. He's going to grab one. He's in flip damage on 2. So 2 players, they're super lit. This is doable, lads.
Both players are really, really low, so if Steel can find the right opening, it's going to be about milliseconds here, but the players split up, and that's going to be the back Temperature finds the head of Steel, making that 13-5, and we're going to map number 3.
Time is still going to be okay, but now Asuna and Hiko trying to defend. The Killjoy sentry turret dealt with. Asuna, though, will find one, immediately traded. Hiko, do you have the bounce passes here on the temperature with the shock darts? Yes, you do.
Wow.
2v2 now the situation. They know that there is a player popping to the backside. That's Nitro. He'll be dealt with. So now a 1v2. Hiko would need to find the last 3 total kills, and he knows that there are players sitting outside showers. Clear will come through. He tries to hug the corners close to it, but Fiend.
With the judge as well, don't really want to be face-checking that one anytime soon. 100 team need more utility. They have not enough smokes here to get 1 kill very quickly. That's a second and third. This is falling apart very quickly. Fiend will take one back. The Fiend,
Okay,
can
he's
you
got
do
a
enough?
second.
It's 1v1.
1v1. Spike was trying to be defused. Oh, not enough ammunition. It's going to reset everything. And Asuna, he's going to hold on to the Spike defuse. Nitro, oh boy, he's got all 5 members stacked up. There's going to be number 1. Can he find a second and a third? Almost gets 4 and 5, but Steel is there to pick up where he left off. It's just down to Fiend for another 1v multiple situation. This time it's 1v4. And the Spike is down inside A mid, and at this point, stuck in lamps, you're just hoping you can find a couple of kills.
This time with full ammunition, but unfortunately way less of a chance. It really isn't going to be possible here. Will swing through, gets one, dismisses away by 12 HP now. Versus a bunch of ultimates, bunch of players that know where he is. Util could even clean this one up. Asuna, if he's got anything left to throw in there, could certainly do so. Fiend can use Empress, but I don't think he will. TP's in, but Hiko's waiting on the other end.
If he gets an overheal instead of a dismiss, maybe the Empress is the play, but Hiko now down low. Okay, now all of a sudden, there's the healing off of Hiko's headshot. So now a 1v2 for Fiend.
Empress.
Do you pop this Empress here?
Yes.
I agree with you, Avro. This is the must-needed time in a 1v2 situation. Steel coming from the side of Hookah, whereas you're going to get Asuna coming from the backside of Defender spawn. He's not committing for it, not as of yet. He's going to hear footsteps to his right and gunshots, but is more weary of the battle coming from the backside. Going to get the headshot. There it is. Now for the dismiss. Gets the read onto where Steel is. He wants to spam through. He's going to get the 1v4 if he can find one more.
Oh my god!
Fiend! Right-click classic. No Empress needed.
As overcommitting to one side or the other, Steel sees something, but the equipment value is still not that high. They need to find an opportunity for 100 Thieves to get a kill, and there it is.
Beautiful pick. Just grabs the information on Rebo before the cyber cage gets fully affected. So now 2v4 situation.
30 seconds
Nice
left.
curveball coming through. Steel able to avoid most of the status effect. Nitro up top for 1, but it's going to be Profi for the instant trade. 1v2 situation. How many more magic tricks do Moon Racoons have? It's going to be a wrap back over to B, but the defense had not fully rotated out yet. So for 100 Thieves, you can absolutely still contest this before the spike gets planted. And with the shot from Hiko, Steel just spamming. Again, he's finding a lot of damage. This time he's not going to give her a kill, but it's Nitro from the crossfire spot over towards Lamps. Dicey, 2 of his own. Empress shut down, just down to temp. 1v5, no chance, no way. 20 seconds to play, and he nearly actually gets tagged through his own dark cover once more.
Well, that's going to be it. Yeah, so it's actually not the worst thing. You won't have the info, but you will have the util, but you have to use the util. Fiend doesn't care, though. We'll be healing back up. Hiko for 1, possibly a second. Can't confirm it. And the spike plant will come on through. 33 HP for Fiend. Desperately needs to find a kill to heal up.
Bladestorm for Dicey. Asuna, nice corner. He finds Fiend's shoulder and converts through the wall onto the head. Alexander from inside the site. Rebo playing from Hookah. You're going to get Dicey initially peeking it. I think a knife connects, but it's not enough. Now he's got to run it back. Al could actually use this if he so feels the opportunity to stay safe. Rebo gets 1 kill from top side over to Hookah, and now they know where Nitro is. He takes a couple of spam shots from the defensive side at spawn. He's got to make a committal, and he's able to respond to 1. 1v1 between him and Rebo. Dark cover going to get played out. Nitro's going to commit. Rebo looking for the spam shots, and Nitro was hoping just to hold it.
Dies. So let's see if that happens.
Oh, do well to find 2. He's going to get the information, but Steel again cannot lock down the shots. That's 2 rounds in a row that he's been completely snapped onto. Now they run it back. Curveball coming through. Asuna stunned, but it doesn't make a difference. He gets the kill onto Rebo, plus 1 more. Now the showstopper. That's going to go sent out towards Showers. Not going to find a kill, but Dicey's able to clear things up mid-map. And 100 Thieves off of Dicey's scope will hold things convincingly. Couple of shots through the dark cover won't connect for much, and Moon Racoons look like they want to really just commit to this aggressively through the middle of the map. Oh, Steel, he's going to find the first. The peek comes through, takes care of the Marshall, holding Alexander. Nitro for 2 in the corner, make it 3. Beautiful setup. We'll get a little bit of a 1v1 versus Asuna, but we'll back away as the rest of the 100 Thieves squad will attack over through A mid. Dicey up close and personal. Right click's not going to connect Nitro there for the instant trade plus one more. Alexander, can you do more? He's able to find himself a double fiend. One more on the opposite side of the map will lead to a 2v1 for Moon Racoons.
I have the spike.
There's a lot of time off the clock already, though, and Hiko's got a recon bolt plus 2 shock darts to play with. The timing of this kill is everything, and he somehow snaps in the first, but Rebo, very fortunately.
And this is where Profi can do some damage. If Profi gets any kills here, just one, just two, slowing things down, he'll stop the plant. It's enough. You must go for the plant now. 100T have no choice. Spikes on the ground. That's going to be the round. Profi for 3 cleans it up.
For Moon Racoons are going to immediately go back over to A. Aggressive play for Fiend and Profi happening over towards Showers. Gets punished immediately. Now the Hunter's Fury going to come through. Asuna able to confirm off the damage that was dealt. And Hiko connects onto 1-4 plus the kill. What? Beautiful execution here for 100 Thieves. And now it's just down to Alexander 1v5. Not a lot of utility to use since the run it back has now been expended.
And everything goes wrong for Moon Racoons here. They had a 2-stack over towards Showers. Fiend dies straight away. And the rest of them just fall. Hiko connects like every single shot coming through.
Spike will be planted behind this. Teamed with the operator, hoping for some shots to line up for him, but there is none available. Profi has to be trusted to push forward. He'll find the first kill in the retake. The lockdown now in place. No Hunter's Fury to deal with it, so you've got to find these kills quickly, and they're not really able to do it as Nitro finds himself a double. Last ones left are Alexander and Fiend, and they're stuck in heaven at the moment.
Swap weapons and go for the Empress. This is really tiring, I gotta tell you, Alan. You need to be looking towards win conditions here for Moon Racoons. It looks like they're gonna walk away from this one. The lockdown very effective from Steel.
Right outside Showers. Sending the Leer through to make sure that the dark cover does not block line of sight, can reposition, but the Paranoia will now deter his line of sight. Now it's Steel on the first one, and Fiend able to find one pick. Hiko working the other side, but this is a really tight situation. No one can clear off Fiend. He's going to use the dismiss. Temperature able to find the freest kill of his.
Both players over towards Elbow, and that should be the hit command through.
Blazewall will block line of sight, but oh, Alexander nearly can't lock on the shots. He gets the last bullet to connect. That's the spike down, but Dicey for the trade. Spike will be picked up, and now Steel's on the rotation through Hookah. Rebo, the last player, trusted to hold this down defensively. Quickly on the rotation is seen through Hookah, but can't find the kill onto Steel. Just down to Rebo from the elbow. Spike gonna come through, planted successfully. No shots to line up for Rebo whatsoever. Connection onto Steel. So Rebo looking to threaten. Hiko gets a shock dart off on the temp. That's over towards the right side of the A site. Spike never committed. It's going to TP out. And the only player who's here defensively is Alexander. The Neurotheft will be able to scout out some of the positions, but this is a lot of trust that your Phoenix player has his full kit to play with the exception of the ultimate. And Hiko is not fully just rushed it and committed. 30 seconds left. Alexander will put the blaze wall down in one position. Profi here to help out is taking down Steel. 100 Thieves is going to be caught in Hookah. Profi now with the shock dart for another. Dicey by themselves in a 1v4, and this is an expensive round for 100D. Alexander will clean it up, and now Moon Racoons, yeah, we're tied 11-11, but
out of charges.
But they are looking to commit to this. You do have the ability for a Hunter's Fury if they can get the plant down. Tricky positioning there for Asuna as he tries to double blast back forward. Nothing going to come through, and no kills to speak of whatsoever for 100 Thieves. Flawless defensively for Moon Racoons. Profi doesn't find an angle to find a gunfight, though. Showstopper coming out early for 100 Thieves. This is going to be a commitment. Asuna trying to find a kill. He doesn't find it onto Profi. What just happened right there? The Sheriff kill for Profi's in the mix, but how does he stay alive through the Showstopper? Temp is going to clear some space. He's going to go back over to A. More confusion coming through. Fiend from the flank. Not going to be able to get a kill as he trusted the ghost instead of the operator. Avril's mind is about to explode considering the fact that he didn't have a rifle throughout this round. And Hiko and the rest of 100 Thieves are going to get a plant off somehow.
This is still, I mean, 100 Thieves might have just locked this one up. Temperature has to go large here. He's been spotted, gets one kill, but Hiko will confirm it.
Orb just in case. Again, it only takes 6 charges overall for the run it back. Dicey holding this angle. Here comes the curveball play. Dark cover first, curveball second, and Dicey still gets the connection. Incredible steal up close. He finds one and a second. Looking for number 3. Steel able to triple up. Profi now last one left alive for a 1v5.
And already you're thinking about the next round. Profi, He's decent, but he's not 1v5 decent versus 100 Thieves with the freebie.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the cam set up to check that angle for you. I am 100% in agreement with you. That was just too antsy of a play from Rebo. So now a 5v4 for 100 Thieves
Rotation.
offense. Steele finds another. That's on the Fiend over towards A. He's going to bait out the lockdown. But Profi hasn't fallen for this. Alexander will find the kill. Now it's on the other side. Profi, can you find a kill? No, he cannot. Nitro gets the easy one. Now down to 10. He's going to get one, but not a second. 3v1. It's all down to Alexander. He's on the site. Has all of his kit to play with. Gets a headshot, but can't figure out the final bullet for the kill. Now low health pools. This is doable. Sidesteps the paranoia, has one more shot coming through. He's got a blaze wall, has to run it back as well. Baits out the defuse. 1v3, and the blaze wall kills Dicey Alexander for 4. What an absolutely clutch ice moment for Alexander. And there's only 30 seconds to play, and with the spike sitting over towards A showers, this is going to be an A commitment. Nitro able to find one kill mid-map. Steele trying to find some spam shots. It's Dicey who finds the kill first. Now over long range, over towards A mid. That's another kill, and it's once again down to Alexander. He's got more low health pools in front of him. No way in hell does he clutch this up, and he nearly gets a second kill on the Steele to reset the 1v1. In classic, but maybe not for the best reasons, as there have been a couple of moments that really should not have happened. Brilliant curveball for Alexander, but he only gets one. Now temperature, he's trying to convert the spam shots. Last bullet will connect on the Nitro, and Moon Racoons will come out with a favorable trade, looking at now a 4v3 defensive start.
Yep, and losing Nitro is the kick in the balls here as well. Asuna will bring one back, but you don't have any smoke, so this is the big problem for your take.
Spike side if the rotation comes out. So now it's just down to Rebo. He's already lost his cyber cage. His spy cam will find him some intel. He's able to win one gunfight, but Dicey gets to respond to the 10. Not enough ammunition for Rebo to win the gunfight. No reload there whatsoever, so now it's just down to Fiend from behind, trying to keep Moon Racoons alive. Spike planted. Tap shots will not connect as Dicey safely plants behind the container, and you've got none other than Hiko playing from B long and wood. This is a really tough ask. No Leers, does have 4 charges of the soul orbs to play with, but you gotta find a kill first. He's gonna get a 1v1. The angle's being held. He finds the kill. Immediately goes for the heal. Recon bolt will come through, gets it to halfway. Now the challenge coming through. Hiko through the wall. Will convert the recon bolt. Was never dealt with. 100 Thieves survived through another overtime.